Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. It's the Que-stead show. Well, everybody, welcome to another episode. Nothing like a greenhouse going up to get you motivated. I did as much as I can until we get the greenhouse modified, and the next step is to move everything in. But I cleaned out so much junk. In fact, a lot of stuff that I had in the greenhouse that I needed to get rid of, that is out for the garbage on Wednesday. I got the garbage out to the curb today because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. But I got all the sticks. I cleared this table, and this table is actually I'm gonna put this table out in the middle of the yard this summer, and I'm gonna buy an umbrella for it because they always go on clearance at my secret spot. At the weekend of the 4th of July, those umbrellas go on clearance for 75% off. So you pay about $4 or $5 for the umbrella. And so I'm gonna get an extra umbrella, and hopefully they'll have some cheers, because lots of times the cheers will go on clearance for $5. So I will get 4, and that'll be $20, and that will take care of this table. And then I can set that out in the yard, probably where that junk is over there. I'll probably set it over there just to have it there for decoration. I thought about putting it, because I threw away that and I'm gonna walk over there in a minute. I'm just kind of resting a little bit because I have overdone it today, okay? But it's for the greater good, and it's for something that needed to be done. It was like, I'm gonna have to do it anyway. So while I had the energy today, I went on and did it. And so I'm tired, but it's not a bad tired. It's not a run down tired. It's just a regular tired from doing what I did today. So I did say I overdid it. So I can't say I overdid it. When I overdo it, that means that I'm run down, about to pass out, don't feel well, and end up in bed for probably a week behind it. This isn't that type of tired. Okay, so let me show you what I did. Now see, I still have some trash over here to pick up. Okay, I got all the sticks, but I kept those right there. I'm gonna, on YouTube a few years ago, I saw a video where a lady had said, keep your big sticks and you can make yourself a trellis with the wood. And so I think I might do that. I can get some twine. Well, I have some twine, actually. I can use my twine it together just to make a trellis. I'll make it like in little squares or whatever. And then I'll have it probably for my lima beans. And I might put it, okay, those 2 trellises are there, and that's where they're gonna stay, more than likely, unless I need them for something else. But right now they're there, and I have a 3rd one actually over on the other side. So, but let me show you what I did. Okay, so with the exception of this wood, I cleaned out all the wood on today, all of it. Every last drop. I ended up with 6 bags. See, here's some trash I need to get up that I did not see. So that can wait until Thursday, because I am done like a little chicken, okay? Okay, so what I did was, oh, let me show y'all this. So the flowers, they look like they're gonna come up and survive. See them? Because they perked up. But I had cardboard down up at the front, but flowers came through the cardboard. So I'm gonna remove that cardboard on Thursday. And that big cardboard box that's back there, I'm gonna grab that. I might lay it up here over the weeds or something, but I'm definitely going to re-tarp this in the near future. So I'm gonna probably just cut this down, the flowers. That's what I normally did anyway before I had tarped it up. I would just come through with the lawnmower, and it was just like a little dirt pathway. So my sister said, just dig them up. And so I told her, I didn't know you could just dig up perennials because they'll come back. And she was like, they shouldn't if you dig them up by the root. So I'm gonna try that. It's a whole bunch because they run from the end of the fence all the way down here, okay? And then this is just dirt. all together. So this is going to be the industrial area, but I'm gonna tarp it all the way down anyway. I'm gonna just tarp it, and then later down the pike I will eventually mulch it. It probably will not be this year. The bushes, oh, and look at my blueberry, y'all. The bushes will be moved. All these crates are going out of here as of Thursday. I'm gonna move these on the opposite side of the keyhole garden. So, or the opposite side of the greenhouse next to the keyhole garden. And it'll be a pathway in between. So those crates are being moved. So this is just gonna be a blank area until I get it together. I'll probably tarp it this summer sometime, because all I need is 1 or 2 rows of it. And once I get that, I can do it, okay? And then that will take care of that. It'll at least look decent until I can get it mulched. And so I cleaned up over here. I got all that wood from over here, stacked up the crates. I need those crates. I use them for, like, if I get a harvest or something, or if I need to carry more than one thing, I'll use a crate. So I'm gonna keep them. And then I got those bread pallets. And I actually have like 40 bread pallets. These are the rust colored ones. The rest of them are black. The black ones are in my, and we'll go in there and I'll let you see, in my shed. I'm gonna pull some of those black ones out, because when I put my garden plants in the greenhouse, I think I'm gonna set the pallets down and stack my crates on the pallets. Then that way I don't have to bend while I'm in there. You know, they'll be up high enough, and I always do 2 crates. So like for instance, if I was doing this, it would be an empty crate underneath, and then this one would be on top of that. That keeps me from needing to bend. So with that crate, that's gonna add a few more, bread pallet is gonna add a few more inches. Okay. All right, so what? Okay, so then I got the wood off the table. I stacked these up because moving in, I just want it to be, I want it to be an easy transition. I cleared my wagon, y'all. What did I do with that wagon? Where did I put it? Okay, y'all. Oh, the wagon's on the other side of it's right here. You know what? See, that's what doing too much will do to you, or doing work. The wagon is right here. That's the first time I've seen the bottom of that wagon since last summer, okay? Probably since when did I get that first bale of hay? July? I haven't seen that thing in almost a year. Okay, so the trees, I decided the trees can go right along this side of the greenhouse. First of all, that will block some of the view of inside of the greenhouse from the street. And then also, since this area, because I had tarp down and it killed off the grass, I'm gonna kill off this little pathway all the way down, and I'm gonna mulch this all the way down. And I think I'll have enough mulch left over after I get through with the flower beds up front. It'll be enough to mulch this area. So once the trees are there, first of all, I'm gonna lay some tarp. I have some extra tarp. I'm gonna lay here to kill off that side, and then I can mulch it immediately with the tarp over it. And so the trees will be mulched, so I have to mulch the inside, get all that grass and weeds cleaned out of the trees, and then mulch it up around it at the bottom, and then mulch it, inside. Okay, so that's the plan for that. Something's got to be done with this, and this is the extra tarp I was talking about. I can move it from here and put it over there, hopefully. I put that stuff in the corner, but that's actually greenhouse stuff right there. Y'all already saw the asparagus. Okay, so you can see my trash can is full, and I have some stuff on the side. I got rid of that wood. It's up there on the side of the house there. That'll go out next week, because my curb is full. I got rid of that bench. I got rid of that table that was right there. The metal man saw it, because he knew I had told him I was going to be putting that out. So he rolled past and he got it within minutes. I didn't see him get it, but 5 minutes later when I walked back up there with a bag of sticks, the table was gone, okay? This is for Saturday. I'm gonna be pulling all this out. So I'm gonna have to take the smoker down, you know, after everything is in the greenhouse, I'm gonna have to take the smoker down, all these crates and pallets, and get it clean back there. I usually do that once a year. So this whole little, this section over here is gonna be clean. I thought about putting that table over here because I got rid of that one table, but I think I'm gonna go on and just leave it blank. Or I might get another snack tray. I actually have an extra one in the house. Or I may put my garbage can in that spot because it's there right now. And then that's the can that holds my wood, and it can hold charcoal and all that. These mushrooms, I'm gonna keep them. My sister said she was gonna paint them, but she probably won't. So I'm gonna get some paint and paint them before I put them in the greenhouse, but they're gonna go in the greenhouse. I think they'll serve as a nice little table and chair set. And that's somewhere I can sit whenever I'm in there. If I need to sit down, I can sit on the smaller mushroom, and then that can serve as a table. Nothing will go on top of it. I might just put a flower or a plant or something up there, up on top of it. Okay, then I decided after I got all the sticks over here clean, I just stacked that up a little bit. I brought it in a little closer because moving it into the greenhouse, just a few steps, because this is gonna be the entryway to the greenhouse. And then that stuff right over there, that's gonna be longer, but I will use the wagon for that. I did the weed whacking. I didn't weed whack all over like I started to, like I was going to. I was too tired, but I did what JD asked. He asked me to weed whack behind the greenhouse and up the side of the greenhouse, and I did that. So it's ready so that when we start getting it modified in a couple of days, and I did weed whack a little bit around the keyhole garden. I didn't weed whack along the fence or around the trees because the trees are going to be moved, so I may as well wait to do that weed whacking until that is done. And let's see, so that was it. Okay, so I found so much stuff too today. I found these. Remember I was telling y'all about my seed planter things? I told y'all I had a whole bunch of them. Shoot, I had about 30 of them because I have to count them. 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 13, 16, 23, 4, 5, 6. That's 27, and I got 3 in the, no, I got 4 in the house because there's 1 in my window. That's 28, and then I have 3 in the, either 3 or 4 in the seed room. So I've got like 30 of these. So I'm gonna wash them. I'm gonna put them in the wash in the sink, bleach them up, and I'm gonna keep them. That just gives me a lot of seed sticks, and I'll give some away if somebody's planting or starting some seeds, which nobody around me do. And then I'll keep a few in the greenhouse and all that. Yep. Okay. And I was blessed today, y'all. I was blessed with the lawnmower. Y'all know I already have a lawnmower, and I'm gonna give that to my sister because she actually needs a larger lawnmower because now that her husband passed a year ago, she and her daughter do the cutting, and she has a huge yard, backyard, front yard, all that, sides. So I told her she can have my old lawnmower because I cannot handle it. It's hard, even with it being self-propelled. And I told y'all that my neighbor is moving, and so they're cleaning out and getting ready to go. So I was like, okay, God, how am I going to do this? You know, I'll try to mow this year, but I know it's going to be hard on me, especially after that MS attack I had back in the winter. So I ended up getting blessed with this today. And so it's a battery powered lawnmower, and I'm gonna demonstrate it to you in a minute. It is as light as a feather. It is self-propelled. Now it is lighter, so of course, you know, you can see my lawnmower in the shed. Let me show it to you. Y'all never been in here. And it's a mess because JD put the rest of the greenhouse, he didn't want the wood to get wet. So here's my pads, there's my umbrellas, the one for the picnic table and the one for the deck table. That's that other table that's gonna go in the greenhouse, the newer one, the good one that I call it. And then that's the other lawnmower. And then I have a 2-stage snow blower, which is at my neighbor's that I better hurry up and get since they moving. I don't want him to take off with it, which I don't think he would, but still. And then there's the other rug that's going to go in the greenhouse that matches the one. But I was blessed with the electric snow blower too. This is a 1-stage, and this plugs in, it's light as a feather. I can actually keep this in my laundry room come winter. It's here right now just to protect it. here are those black crates I was telling you about. So I'm gonna have to get those down once I get the pillows. So this weekend, hopefully, if I'm through with everything, I can get these pillows down, get them washed, get the tables washed, and be ready to roll. And then I'll be setting out the umbrellas at the beginning of May. And so up there I have that's my Americana shelf. That was my father's flag. When he passed, they presented that to my mother. So I just displayed it up there. I should take it in because it might eventually, you know, rot away. I don't want that to happen. So, and then I have shelving in here. It's just a shed, that's all. Yep. So this is it. And I cleaned it a year ago, but I haven't done anything with it since. So I need to blow it out, I see, again, and get it straightened up. Okay, so I was blessed with the snowblower and the lawnmower. So let me demonstrate this to you. I'm gonna set the camera up on the table here now that I have room on it, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna just do a one little row just to show y'all how it is. It's whisper quiet, and it's whisper quiet, and it runs really well. Okay, so let me show it to you, and then I'm gonna put it away. Okay. Can y'all see me? So tell me that's not a blessing. And I see it mulch because I ran over a stick. But see it? It works. This is all I need. I'm not looking for nothing fancy or nothing big. The objective is to get the grass cut. And see how low it cut? It did really well. And it's very, very light. And right here, I have a bag. It collects in the bag, so you just dump the bag out. So I can still keep my grass clippings and my leaf clippings too. Okay, so that's basically it. Let me get this, put it there so I don't forget. So let's come back over here. So I don't know if y'all, I think the yard looks better. I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. Ooh, that looks so much better since I did that. Okay, just that little bit. But I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I decided to keep that welcome mat, and I decided to put it at the entrance of the greenhouse. And I think I'm gonna put those bricks back there because I had 8 bricks at the entrance of the other greenhouse, which was wider. The other greenhouse was 12 feet wide. This is only 10 feet wide. This is just longer. So I can put those bricks, probably, although I'm gonna put a tree on, I might put a tree on each side. I said at the entrance, but I might just use a bush at the entrance. So that way I can put those bricks there and just set the bush crate either beside it or you know, on top of the bricks. I'll get it figured out. Yep, and then my other bushes I can put on the other side. I'm gonna keep see where those crates and stuff are at the back of the keyhole garden? Those are gonna be moved, but I wanna keep that pathway clear so that I can weed whack and get to the garden. So my bushes, my bushes, my berry bushes can actually start at that 3rd pole down there and come all the way up, and then I can put a bush on each end. My strawberries are going inside of the keyhole garden because they white pine, y'all. I want them things to flourish, and I want to taste one this year. If I don't get but one strawberry. Yep. Then I thought about the fig trees. I can put those at the entrance too. these 2 fig trees, because they'll be okay for the summer months, and then in the winter just put them inside of the greenhouse and they'll be easy enough to lift. Whew, decisions. So I still got a lot to do, but I have come a long way from what, the past couple of weeks here, because y'all have seen this yard. And once I get this stuff cleared in the middle and the stuff over here cleared inside of the greenhouse, and get the yard cut and weed whacked and all that, and my flowers, let me show y'all back there. I don't know if y'all saw when we were back there before. My flowers are doing very well back here. See? So I'll just cut alongside there, and hopefully I can get that bed mulched. But because of the tree cutting, I don't know. I might lose those flowers. And I got to get that bird bath too somewhere, so I'll probably put the bird bath in that corner instead of this corner here. But anyway, yep. But those flowers came up nicely this year, so they should bloom for me if the tree cutters don't ruin them. Yep. And y'all will be able to see my swale, because once these trees are moved, the trees are sitting right in the swale where I dug it, and I'm gonna dig it some more too. Yep. So yep, so everything's doing good over here. I'm watching to see if my potato plants come up, but everything else is doing wonderful. The raspberry and the blueberry, both of those are doing good. And the trees are doing good. You know, my pears bloomed. My cherry blooms died, so I'm not gonna get cherries this year. Not at all. But that's okay. I have next year to look forward to. I found bird netting. I found that, and I found another roll, which is on the other side of the house there, in one of those crates. I believe I put it. Okay, I'm rambling now. But anyway, I think I'm coming along. So the last of it, like I said, I will get the tables washed, and I'll get the pads washed and all that, and be ready to put the umbrellas out by the beginning of the month. So, but I'm not gonna that'll be the last of it. And once it's done, then the yard will be complete to the point until I can get that mulch laid back here. You know, I'll be doing stuff, you know, throughout the summer to try to beautify it and make it look better and keep it up and all that. But it's coming along. I think that I can see a difference, especially since that greenhouse is up. I can't stop staring at it, y'all. I really can't. It really looks good. You know, I think it looks good. JD did an excellent job, okay? So, yep, so when he come back Thursday, I think it's gonna look even better once we get it modified and get it framed, and it's gonna be up higher off the ground. It's gonna come up about 2 inches than where it's sitting now. It's sitting on the ground now, but once we get that frame underneath, it's gonna heighten it for about 2 inches. So, which is wonderful. Ooh, and then I might not be able to reach the ceiling to zip tie those things, but I got a ladder, so gotta do what I gotta do. Okay, so let me get off, because as y'all can hear, I am rambling. So I will talk to you guys later, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.